Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk, thinking right out here in the lab where I do what I do for you. I got a nice little lesson for some people, not good for few. So if that's you, I'm good with that. Just another life lesson. That's what I do, even for you. Let's go. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's continue. Let's rock. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Don't get insulted, get better. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka to know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. Your job, if you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get that together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. Yeah, that's what I do. And if you don't, it's rhetorical. If you're not answering for yourself, tune in. I got you. Let's go. Right thinking, a person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is why. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and always to my eye, be true. Right thinkers, let's talk about these people I'm getting too familiar with and starting to annoy me a little bit. All those Yodaless people. Who the hell do? Well, good question. I'm going to break it down for you. But I'll call them Yodaless. Bad decision makers. But I got you. I'm trying to help you out. But I got to tell you about yourself. And maybe you'll get the message and start taking heed to some of the stuff I try to help you with instead of getting mad at me. But I got to tell you about you. YODA is the acronym for your own decision advisor. That means your thinking concept got to be right. You got to be thinking right. What's that about? Let's talk about it. This is the lesson. Some people are going to enjoy it. I just want to get it out because I'm getting a little noise. So I got to get it out. So now understand this. If you don't know thyself, that means you're Yodaless. You don't have your own decision advisor. Why? You don't. If you did, you would know yourself. That's who gives you your advice, okay? The higher self, a.k.a. you are considered an unenlightened being, okay? Akun, that means somebody who's unenlightened, unmayat. They not doing righteous stuff. Set, okay? Satanian qualities, bad people, simple, ignorant people, and they don't have a problem being ignorant. It's hard to feel or show empathy for some people who just won't learn and they consistently still do the same dumb stuff when daily. It drives me crazy. I'm not OCD or none of that, but come on, man. I'm a common sense type of dude. And some stuff just don't make sense. I don't argue what makes sense. I ain't got to agree with it. I ain't got to subscribe to it. I can't argue what makes sense. But goddamn, I'm going to argue what don't make sense. And then to try to make it make sense, don't do that. That makes it even worse. That makes it worse personally for me. They can't let it go. I'm starting to realize that. So I realize all I can do in trying to help, but you keep doing what you... I don't understand that, so I got to stop. And it's like watching your best friend floundering around, you run into somebody you love, and they need help, but don't know how to ask. Oh, too ignorant, they're too asinine to ask. So they flounder. I got no more. No, you're not. I'm out here backstroking, smooth and grooving around. You good? No, you're not. So that's concept about life. That's all. And right now, I'm still backstroking, and they still floundering, and they're not gonna do. Moving on. See, but yes, that's your own decision. Again, your own decision advisor that's the idea of Yoda. Okay, and he needs to be on his job, but you got to put him to work. It's your job to think right, and that way you can what? Act, do, and be right. Some people don't mind being wrong. They would be wrong and justify, make excuses. That drives me crazy. If you live your life daily, willy-nilly, haphazard, just on whims, you are Yodaless. Do yourself a favor. Tune in. I can help you with that. But if all you want to do is just prove you're wrong, right, and justify, I can't help that. See, a person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. You can't help them. They're detriment to themselves. So you got to let them go. So they keep floundering. I just keep on backstroking on out the way. See, I done try to help you. I said, stop moving, stop floundering. I'm not going to let you, like my pastor said, I'm not going to let you take me to hell with you. So if you can't swim and I can't, I try to help you. You don't want my help? Okay. I'm just on about my business, backstroking on the way. But in life, if making bad decisions for yourself daily, if making a decision for yourself is a problem, daily, you are Yodaless. Why? You don't have your own decision advice. You can't make your own damn mind. That's a problem. But to them, it's okay. Again, you can't help them. That means that you need my yacht, right thinking philosophy, whatever you want to call it. But what? Now you need some guidance. You need somebody to help you. Get a teacher to help you wake up Yoda in your own mind to get you to what? Know thyself, what? Daily practice, and give you some rules that you can implement. First of all, start what? Thinking right, doing right, acting right. That's the start. Once you get good at it, it becomes routine, muscle memory. Okay, but to keep doing wrong and thinking it's going to get better, no, it's not. That's all that's all I can tell you. Right? Thinking philosophy, when practice teaches, and it holds you, the individual, accountable. What? Self-improvement. Meaning you got to do the work. If you want to improve, put the work in. These are the instructions. This is the things you need to do. Here, have at it. And I'm here daily. And it holds you accountable to what? Do what's right for yourself. And if you start doing that, the magic will happen. Two things will happen. You got to keep this between us. The Kundalini serpent will rise. Okay? Why? Because you're living right, you're doing it, and you will be blessed. You can't beat that. And they have tried. Like my man said, church, you can't beat God's giving. I agree 100%. And I'm a bit more Christian than the man in the moon. But I get the concept. I understand it. Excuse me, I get excited. But you can worship and all that's good. I ain't got a problem with that. Just do it in earnest. Why? Because if you're serving him, he know from the heart. That's all I'm telling you. I told people tell me, you more Christian. No, anybody, I don't give a damn about being religious. Don't put me in that lump in that category, please. Why? I don't want to be in it. Simple. Spiritually, I'm spiritually enlightened. I have knowledge of God. Simple as that. That don't make nothing different is that it conducts and controls how I conduct my life. If you're a Christian, be a good Christian. Simple. If you follow something, follow it. That's it. Now, as a Mason, I was a good Mason. Simple. Hustler, I was a good hustler. Didn't make a difference when I did. Mom's told me a long time ago, if you be a shit shoveler, you be the best shit shoveler you can be. Okay? I don't shovel shit, but I teach about God, and I'm giving my best effort. So that comes from the heart. Moving on. That's why. And those blessings that you receive for living right should what? Inspire you to continue to live right. Living wrong, I paid the debt. I don't want no more of that. So I changed. Simple. He didn't mind. He was cool as a cucumber. No, I ain't with that. But if what you're doing is not earning you blessings, meaning good fortunes, good situations for you, who you claim to be serving, if you're not getting blessed, then maybe who you serving ain't the right one. Or maybe you ain't doing the right thing. I don't know. But what I do, I get reward for. Not in views, I appreciate it, but that don't drive me. Again, I can't explain it more, but I just know and I enjoy the good comments I get from people I do help out. That's what drives me. I love that. So that's what I'm here doing what I do. And I do it for you. Simple as that. All right, let's go. I'll never be mainstream. Could care less. But if you're ignorant, and other people are, and that's okay. That just means you don't know. AKA Yodaless. Your life is going to be a daily battle that what? You can't win. No matter what you put yourself in, you can't win. Why? With ignorance. You need knowledge. You need to get better and live it. Don't talk about it. Be about it. That's when things will change. You down on your luck. Ain't nothing going your way. But if you ain't doing nothing to change that, it ain't going to change. All of a sudden, somebody come by and give you opportunity, pick yourself up, get back in the race. Now your loyalty is to that. I understand that 100%. I had funk. I'm not going to stop being funky. Just gave a guy a lesson about that too. Why? That's what's real. Whatever you use to motivate you, that's what you roll with. TD, you find what works for you and you work it. After the funk, I start studying. Why? To be a better person. I combine that with that. Man, I'm good to go now. I got my own philosophy. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Remember, spiritual gumbo. That's my thing. But when you obtain self-knowledge, you will now what? You'll win that eternal fight when? Daily. The devil don't mess with me. Oh, you have negative thoughts. No, I do, but they don't come and disturb nothing I do. Why? I block that nonsense out. So he rather go get somebody who weak and just can have his way with them. My mind stay on God. Okay? Why? I'm just doing the right thing. It ain't hard to do. Moving on. That's all. Oh, is you perfect? No, just don't do a bunch of dumb stuff. I don't do drama. I don't have BS friends. I don't got none of that. I don't entertain none of that. So I'm happy. I'm content. Can you say that? So leave me be and let me do what I do, and you practice it. You'll be just as happy as I am too. Being ignorant ain't gonna make you happy. It's not to know, and that's fine. But being Yodaless is what? Not wanting to know. That's your problem. That's not fine. Why? Not knowing means you can change that. Not wanting to, that means you made that decision already. And you decide to be ignorant, ain't nothing I can do for you. Yoda, again, your own decision advisor is what you need. Your own decision advisor, aka that's God. That's Tahuti, the right thinker, concept, God's mind. And everybody had the opportunity to use it. Your right thinking process. To not want to know, to not want to get information, that's just dumb, stupid, whatever. But if you want to better yourself, you do the things you need to do. That's all. I ain't got time to play that nonsense. Again, Yoda is the acronym. Your own decision advisor. That means Maya is my decision advisor. Okay, so that makes sense. You understand that? Jesus Christ. That means every decision I make, before I make it, that balance out. That makes sense. I do that. Pros and cons, good, bad, wait. But I'm a decision maker after I weigh my options. That's all. If it's mandatory, there's no choice. There's no option. If it's a must, that means I have no choice. But with my duality, that means there have to be an option. That's all. All you got to do is be the beneficiary of what? Making good and better decisions. That's what Yoda is for. That's what the right thinking, Tahuti, the mind of God, is for. That's what right thinking teaches you. Your mind is able to now, what? Think right. Why? Because of your higher intellect aspect of yourself. Why? Because you know who you are now. You know you're part of that thing now. You're part of the club. You ain't just normal no more. You done raise your level of knowledge and understanding of what? Yourself. That's what it's all about. Spiritual enlightenment means I know God. Not just the spirit, but in understanding and conscious. I'm God conscious. Okay. I am, remember, someone's Yoda. I want to inspire, motivate, educate, enlighten somebody to be better for themselves. That's what I want here to do. That's what I'm here to do. Just that. And if I get one a day, I'm doing my job. Okay. Anything more than one, boy, I'm ahead of the game. Moving on. When I see zero, that means I'm no longer needed. Okay, bye-bye. I ain't got to die for that. No, when I look up there and say zero first hour, okay, I don't freak out. Yeah, I don't like it, but when it go 24 hours and zero, Moving on. Or no, that's not. I'm just saying, if you don't need me, you don't need me doing this. Moving on. As long as you tuning in, I appreciate you. So I do it for you. So if you ain't tuning in, ain't let me doing this. I got mine. I'm doing this every day. I'm just sharing it with you. I didn't get back to this. Sorry about that. But again, Yoda, your own decision advisor should be your higher self. Somebody who you respect, admire, and want to be like. That should be God. And my whole intent is to awaken somebody with what? My right thinking process to help them do the same thing. That's right. And without Yoda, it's what? It's impossible to reach your full potential with your ego blocking your way. That's Goliath in front of David. David took him out. Why? Ain't thought twice about it. Why? No fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. If you're afraid of something, you ain't going to get over that. Why? It's going to hold you back. Okay? Falsely. Why? Because it's in your mind. Like everything else. Get past it, move on. Again, Yoda, your own decision advisor is who puts your ego in check. Anubis. Yeah, your discerning factor. Ain't with that nonsense. I ain't my brother. Okay, I'm not Haru. Don't stop that. You think he took your nuts? I take your heart. Moving on. Yeah, that's what he do. He's the heart man. All right, that's Anubis. That's your discernment. He don't care. He loyal to one person. His father. When I was loyal to him, period. Right or wrong, to make a difference. That's what loyalty is. You don't care. I hate guys talking about, if Trump shoots him under White House lawn, I'm still with him. No man, he couldn't do nothing wrong. I'm with him. I'm going to compare that. We went to jail together. So, yeah, I'm rolling. If I'm with you, I'm with you. Trust me. And the ego have to be put in check. If not, it's going to run you. That's my point. And they know that without your own Yoda to control that ego, you're going to have problems. And watch this. So it keeps the ego in check, so to speak. Of course, why? It knows best. Okay, your discernment don't give a crap about false illusion. Don't care about none of that. Don't move them. Okay, but now we're in. You hear people say, and it kill me. 1 minute they want to, and then I'm just asking something. I don't know. I don't care. That's a no. That's a Yodaless person. Why? They have no clue and don't want to. Right there, I told you right there. And most of all, that ignorant, egoistic people, that's them. And they will always tell you, when you ask them a question, I don't know, being sarcastic. And then you talk to them, I don't care. Don't care to know. Okay, I can't help you. Right there. So I just leave it be. And the wiser I get knowing when and when not to engage, I'm getting better at that also. I used to be good at spotting customers from cops. I'm better at spotting real people from false people. Oh, I'm loving this game. I just sit and watch and just wait. Yeah, let me see what you got, what your game is. I did that for the drug dealers. My customers. Everybody got game on Friday. Everybody got game. It ain't no game I can't play. But this thing right here, I'm good at everything you want to throw my way. I get so personally upset when they want to seem like they're intelligent. 1 minute they talk like they know something, and then they act ignorant. I can't. I ain't bipolar. I don't know one from the other. So again, and see, when people say and do something different, I already know who I'm dealing with. Moving on. Without Yoda, your own decision advisor in your life, you ain't making good decisions every day. Seems like what? Your life was a constant fight, and you ain't winning. That's why it's a fight. If it's a fight, that means you still struggling. I remember I came over to Christian Concept. I told my pastor, when I was a bad guy, everything was cool, you know. Now that I'm a good guy, the bad guys is winning. He said, nah, brother, right? And just seeing that way. Okay, but it's been seeing that way for a while now. When the good guy can get back to winning, dude, I switched over to get on the winning team. I thought we was winning. I'm finding out more and more. I don't know what it's about us. And the more we don't like good. We don't like happy. We don't like nobody to be happy. We love misery. Oh, we love that. We love a good fight. And my man Umar, right quick, he pointed out the Yodaless people because that man is doing it again. I don't know if he with the brother, but he got this on pat, that the Wakanda. You got modern American man dealing with Africa, right? But they at odds. And who saved the day? White man. Ain't that just like them? I said, oh no, they did it. Yeah, they still doing it. They still doing it. They still playing us for suckers. That's Tarzan all over again. Just dressed up in a whole bunch of fancy, new, high-tech stuff. It's the same damn thing. Sorry, I just thought about that. That just came to my mind. And that just drives me crazy. Because they still doing it to us. He pointed that out. So I didn't see it that way, but he did it. I get the point. Yeah, my man. Yeah. So I got to go with my dude. Not on everything, but things that he personally, I could care less about that. But his social concept and understanding, he knows his people. We all do. Hell, we all black. We know us. What the hell? You ain't got to go to college to get no damn degree about black people. I can tell you more about any psychology about my damn people, for real. I tell you every damn day. Excuse me, whoa, that came out of nowhere, so I calmed down, but that's, I get a little excited. Let me wrap this up. Again, I appreciate you tuning in. You know how we do. I get a little excited. But Yoda, without that, Yoda is really you what? Getting, okay, excuse me. It's one thing to be Yodaless, okay? Not having your own decision advisor, but in ignorant, but it is sad when they don't even care. That just drives me crazy. So that's no improvement. You're not going to better yourself. Moving on. Yoda is really what? It's really you individually getting what? Mastery of self with what? Knowledge. Not a bunch of superstitious beat crap, but I did the same thing. Study, practice, implement it, and find out for myself the truth. That's why I give it to you. I know that for a fact. I never sold bad drugs, and I never give bad information. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm adamant about that. That's passion. Nothing else. Passion. And wrapping it up again, calm it down. Let me back it down a little bit, calm this thing down. Right thinking philosophy. My goal, purposely, is to correct and to introduce you to what? Your own decision advisor by giving you knowledge of self so you will know. Hope that makes sense. Know thyself is meeting Yoda for yourself. Again, God saying, just put it in the acronym. And y'all throw your word around. Yeah, it means your own decision advisor. You can separate the D for the G with yoga and make it your own guide advice. Whatever you want to make it. That's going to motivate you, inspire you. Work it. I do. I'm still working. In 30 years, I'm still pumping this know thyself philosophy. Watch this. Now, it means you getting in contact with your higher self, but you have to meditate. The Father of Fathers, okay? Our Father. I love when my dude, Mom, prayed. She said, Father. She talking to God. I love that. And she prayed for everybody. She said, we all need prayer. Moving on. But that's spirituality. If you believe it, you got to wear it like a badge of honor. Okay, this is my uniform. I see my man Captain Charway. He wear his gun. If I could, I'd put mine on my hip too. I used to back in the day when I carried a gun too. For myself. Everybody guns, yeah. Dude, yeah. But I can take care of me. Need be. Sorry, calm down. Get out of there. I'll get you too hyped up, dog. Slow down. Yeah, let me wrap this up. But Yoda is, yes, a mindset. Again, thinking is the mind's purpose. That's what it does. Gaining spiritual knowledge that you can live by when daily for the rest of your life. The lessons I give is for life. These ain't no I'm learning now. No, this is what you can do. I ain't stopping. I've been doing that. And I'm just getting better. Why? It's starting to feel good now. Why? Other people starting to catch on and think, oh, they made something to it. You think? So, sorry. Again, if you think before you speak, what'll happen? You will say the right thing. When? All the time. If you just come out your mouth, 9 times out of 10 is going to be wrong. I don't apologize for what I say. Why? Because I think before I say it. And if I say it, I mean it. That's standing on your word. Okay? So I'm not just going to spurt out. No. When I say it, I mean it. Moving on. And it ain't out of anger, ain't out of emotion. No. Just out of knowing. Simple as that. I'm making a statement of fact. I'm not debating and arguing. If you think before you act, what that do? Now you will act right when, again, all the time. Wrong actions leads from wrong thinking. wrong feeling, bad, whatever. But once it starts, it's gonna snowball. Once you top it off at the top, it can't have no legs. Chop it off at the beginning. Had no. My mom said, a slick talking nigga can't get 2 words past me. Why? I'm done. No. Shut it down. Simple. If they want to use words, shut it down. Moving on. That's conceptually understanding. And that's a fact. You can live off of that. Again, my mom still do. Wrapped it up. My right thinking philosophy. My goal is trying to get those who are Yodaless. Those ones I want. Why? Because I'm going to help you. What? Find your own decision advisor in yourself. That's why. Excuse me. That's what I mean. I say I do what I do for you. That's what I'm doing. Trying to get you to know Yoda for yourself and get their Yodaless ones who what? To know Yoda for themselves. Same philosophy, word different, but it's the same thing. To know thyself. That's my lesson. I'm getting a little sweaty and getting a little hot. So I got to chill out, get me some tea, and go to my next lesson. I got more for you. You know how we do it. I'm busy right now. I'm in here doing what I do. All right, for you. And in closing, right thinkers, may you all be 100, me 100 minus a day. So I never know if my right thinkers, even the ones who Yodaless, have passed away. I'll be right back.